Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. So, Virgo, I feel that during this mid-month the majority of you will be very focused in trying to redefine the rules and the boundaries you set in your life in a very practical way. I feel that some of you have been dealing with a lot of disorganization or a lack of consistency in the type of work or routines or involvements you are dealing with, and I feel that this is a struggle for you. There's a sense of instability that really doesn't really call to your well-being and the way you really want to have your life organized and defined with. I feel that some of you are looking for definition during this mid-month, like, is it or isn't? Do you want it or you don't want it? Again, that very strong, sharp contrast between yes or no, stay or go. And there's a little bit of a sense of wanting to have some rules, and I feel that some of them are self-imposed, like you're trying to organize your life, and so you're trying to set some rules, some boundaries to yourself so you can find a better sense of comfort with the way you are managing your life. But others of you is also setting boundaries and rules and kind of ultimatums to people in your life that are just a mess or that you feel are causing this big mess that you're tired of. Some Virgos are really tired, and there's a big conflict within them between rest, relaxation, recuperation, and the pressure they give themselves and the pressure they put themselves to not fail, to not sleep, to work hard, to keep, with their head in the game, even if it means, not stopping to smell the flowers or to enjoy life in other levels. So, as always, there needs to be a little bit of balance here. And I feel that some of you need to build better strategies so you can take this or build this foundation and the stability you are seeking with relationships, with your job, with your career, with your commitments in general, to find this stability, but at the same time to not inhibit you or pressure you to a degree where you start just wanting to be inside of that box, or you just want to be, in your comfort zone, and you don't involve yourself with the life out there, because the life out there is like a big mess and very competitive, and there's too many people, too many voices, too many confusion. And I feel that you're missing, clear patterns, clear, again, rules about how things are supposed to work and how things aren't supposed to work. I feel that this Five of Wands as an advice, as a main opportunity. Your advice is the Four of Pentacles. So I feel that some of you may be feeling that, again, there's a little bit of a conflict and a battle happening around you or inside of you, that it puts a pressure on you that you don't know how to deal with, because it's very hard to make this Five of Wands, get towards an agreement or gets towards a compromise or a middle ground of understanding, because each wand represents a part of us that it's pulling in directions that are not very compatible with the others. That's why this Seven of Cups as a challenge is here. I feel that the Seven of Cups is telling you that you need strategy and you need to pay attention to the way you are looking at things and the reality of the options you are considering. Some of them may be doable and viable and good for you. Some of them are not, are just fantasies or illusions that may end up creating even a bigger conflict or disharmony because you cannot put it together. So I feel that this challenge, it may be that you are as well too with your head too much in the clouds, or that there's so many options. Again, there's so many things you want to do. There's so many things you want to have the energy to do during your day. There's so many dreams coming to you that you don't know where to begin, or you don't know which one to pick first, and it's a conflict. So I feel that, again, starting with basics, starting with, okay, what is your main priority right now, and committing to that main priority, committing with something, building it, giving it some solid, consistent steps, taking care of it in practical ways, building routines that work for you, not to limit you, not to, take away the freedom of spirit that you need to create or to have fun. It's just, if you have been too distracted or procrastinating, or in a period of time where you just felt you couldn't really deal with the commitments and pressures of the mundane life, if you have been too much on that energy, it's time to go back more to the center and balance it out. And vice versa, if you have been all about work and money and grabbing into your personal boundaries and grabbing too tightly into your comfort zones, it may be time to use this Five of Wands to get involved with some challenge, to get involved with something that it's challenging in a positive way, because it challenges you to leave your comfort zones and to actually experiment something new. But I feel that building discrimination, strategy, planning, organizing, making sure you are breathing in the process, sleeping in the process, and creating at the same time. It's like you're dealing with a lot of pressure, and some of you just feel a little bit trapped in conditionings in your life that I feel that some of you feel that you don't have a break, like you want to be in this calm, peaceful energy, or again, you want your life to run according to your set of beliefs and what you consider to be logic and fair and right, and you are always tested by the chaotic energies around you that actually are a reflection of your subconscious that wants to experiment and understand that everything around us is a big chaos, is a big mess. The universe itself started like that. So, we can discriminate and organize life in logical patterns to a certain degree and extent. But if we want to do that, dismissing the chaotic, the birth of the stars, the collisions and the explosion of dreams and images that are creative and that are part of our inner divine magic, if we don't want to believe in magic, if we dismiss magic, we will end up continuously attracting crazy people, chaotic situations, very unreliable circumstances, because this is where Virgos have some hard lessons to learn about embracing the Pisces archetype, their opposite energies. And until that embrace is, and I'm not saying that it's an easy embrace, it's not, in my opinion, and it's not because I'm a Virgo that I'm saying this. It's just my observation in general. It's not a very easy axis, you know, Virgo Pisces, in terms of, you know, in terms of the type of reality and limitations we are dealing with. But regardless of that, I feel that by embracing, you know, remembering your essential energy, which is practical, that it enjoys security and it enjoys, you know, a clear sense of rules and boundaries that make sense to you, and that is what it gives you comfort. It's important to have your comfort zones as well, of course, some place you can relax and be yourself. But don't forget that there's another part of life that you will always struggle with understanding or making sense of by using the filters of your logic, or by using the filters of possession and control, you know. So there's many things that, you know, it runs like water in your fingers, and you can't grab it, you can't explain it, you can't define it. You need to feel it. You need to allow that rush of the ocean in, and then discover the secrets and make sense of your dreams and what you can bring to the surface once again, and be the doer and the worker and the manifester that you can be. All of this, it creates conflict, and it creates some level of delusionment many times, but I feel that you are during this mid-month learning to navigate, you know, your exhaustion, your confusion, your chaotic energies, and still trying to have your foot in the ground and on practical tasks and on building your security zones and establishing. Maybe you are learning how to establish, you know, your definition of rules and boundaries with a notion that there's always this like room for, you know, changeable events or changeable circumstances that may require you for, you know, to continuously, as events happen unexpectedly, to continuously learn how to relax and open up a little bit more. And so doing it, you know, step by step is what I feel this mid-month brings to you. An energy that is best used if you go step by step, you know, because either way you may feel that there's this overload and this overwhelming energy that may really take you down into need of rest and a need to reassess again the priorities in which you are putting your energy during this period of time. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you who have been liking, sharing, commenting, liking, subscribing, donating. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see each other soon.